This is it. You made it. Last workout of the 2026 Open. It's a doozy. So prepare yourself. In case you didn't watch the announcement, this workout is essentially a 6-round workout broken into 3 2-round chunks. After each 2-round chunk, the barbell weight increases. And again, you'll need to look at your score sheet, depending on which division you're in, to see by how much and where you start. But right off the bat, you will perform 2 rounds of 12 burpees, 12 cleans, 12 burpees, and 12 thrusters. 12, 12, 12, and 12 constitutes one of those 2 rounds. Once you complete 2 rounds, you will change your own barbell weight, and then you will go heavier. Again, as the barbell gets heavier, think about breaking things up more often. But again, for a lot of us, just about 99.9% of us, this is a 16-minute workout where you try to amass as many reps as you can. I think people will finish it. They'll be the exception, not the rule. Now, when it comes to the movement standards, we're looking for burpees, chest, stomach, thighs on the floor, get up on your feet and get over your barbell. The standards for RX and scaled are different. Scaled, you may jump over. RX, you have to do some sort of hop over. If you touch the barbell on the way over, that's a no rep. You have to repeat the entire rep. But you have 12 burpees. Now, the burpee is over the bar. You do not need to face it, nor go lateral. We're probably going to ask for lateral just for space-saving purposes, but it doesn't need to be perfectly parallel with your barbell as you do that. Then as you move on to the cleans, the barbell comes from the floor, ends up in the front rack. You can do a power clean, a squat clean, or a split clean. But a couple things are important. 1, you stand all the way up. 2, you bring your feet back under you. And 3, elbows are in front of the bar when you're viewed from profile. This is not good enough. This isn't good enough. This isn't good enough. This is barely good enough. This is what we're looking for. After that, you have 12 more burpees, and you'll finish with 12 thrusters. Thrusters, full squat down, stand, and press. Barbell must be directly over your head. This will not count. This will count with the arms and legs straight. When it comes to thrusters, full depth squat, full lockout of the legs, and a press with a barbell over your head. Those of you know what this is, the thruster jerk, where you come up and dip under it and stand, will not count. So once the athlete begins to stand up, legs must stay straight throughout the duration of the press. Again, you do 2 rounds. If you make it through, which most of us should have a good chance of making through 2 rounds of this. It's can you get rounds 3 and 4 done? And if you get 3 and 4 done, can you get into 5 and maybe sniff the 6th round? Not going to be easy. So to best help you do that, we're going to set you up with a good warm-up. Warm-up's going to start with 5 to 10 minutes on the bike, ski erg, or rower. Just something to get sweaty. You can run on the runner as well or go for a jog. But 5 to 10 minutes to kind of get the aerobic engine turned on. This workout's going to be extremely aerobic with it being 16 minutes, even though those muscles are going to be burning. It's likely going to be your lungs are the reason why you can't keep going. So after 5 to 10 minutes on the bike, you'll go through 2 rounds, kind of just moving through the general motor patterns, which is hinging, squatting, and pressing. So you'll do 10 up downs, 10 muscle cleans, 10 air squats, and 10 push press. Your coach in the morning or in the afternoon will show you what those movements look like if you're unsure what they are. And after you go through 2 rounds of that, you'll go into 3 rounds of 4, 4, and 4, which I would recommend be at your starting workout weight, and you kind of just get a chance to practice. I'm not so concerned maybe about you touching the 2nd and 3rd barbell in the warm-up. 1, because I think the workout's going to do an amazing job of getting you ready for it. And 2, I'm lazy. I don't know if you are, but I am when it comes to setting up for warm-up. I want to make sure I'm good and warm, but I wouldn't feel like I would need to touch the 115 or 135 pound barbell. I feel like my 95 pound barbell would get me ready to go. But if you want to do this 3-round thing and change the weight all 3 rounds, by all means, feel free to do so. When you come in tomorrow, you're going to notice that underneath the rig, it's kind of the spectator area, and behind the rigs where all the cardio machines are for warming up, kind of the first part of the warm-up. Then you're going to see the main floor is going to be where the barbells are. They're going to be X's on the ground with the painter's tape, so you know where to stand during the workout, so you're spaced evenly. There's room for you and your judge to coexist and not be in the way of your neighbor. And then the other far side will be more spectators, warm-up areas, and places just to hang out. Now, when it comes to actually executing the workout, I think it's really important you think about a couple of factors to help you have the best score. First, find your 16-minute burpee pace. And I promise you, it's not going to be how you feel when you start. You're going to feel like you're starting a little too slow, and that's a good thing. You want to feel in control for as long as possible. You'll do your 12 cleans. The first barbell, you might do all 12 or break it up 1 or 2 times. That's totally fine. You do another set of burpees, and then you go into the thrusters. Same idea as the cleans, maybe 1 to 2 sets to begin with. But as you get deeper into this workout, it is perfectly fine to do all of these cleans as single reps. Thrusters, I probably wouldn't do as singles. But if you get down into the sets of like 2s, 3s, and 4s, I still think you're fine as long as there's no super long breaks. To remember, this workout is 288 reps total. 144 of those reps, if you finish, are burpees. So as we can see, 2/3 of the workout, if we were gonna, think about the burpees, the cleans, and the thrusters as independent parts of the workout, the burpees are 2/3 of the workout, and the barbell is the last third of the workout. Each barbell moves 1/3 each. So math is really hard. Half the workout's burpees, the other half's the barbell. I'm special. Sorry, excuse me. So think about your burpee pace being very deliberate. And then the barbell, it's all about managing your heart rate. So not crossing that red line until you're very close to the end of the workout. I think this is going to be a really fun one to end on. I think we're going to see some people really pushing hard, which I love in this workout. But again, to have the best score possible, you want to get there early, sign yourself up for a heat, spend 20 to 30 minutes doing the workout, and then making sure after you do your warm-up, you pace your workout appropriately to get the best score you can. I don't know about you, but I don't have the idea of testing this workout twice, because the idea of doing 300 burpees in a couple of days sounds like my idea of a bad time, but your prerogative, feel free to do so. Anybody that's in the other divisions, again, just make sure you talk with your judge ahead of starting, and that's the workout. Remember, tomorrow you wear your open tee, and if you didn't get one, make one. I'd like to see what we got for shirts. We're also going to end up doing the final draw for prizes on Tuesday. So you'll know who won the open prizes as of Tuesday, and those will be available for you at the gym. So see you guys tomorrow. Larry brought his mixer. I got the microphone, so I'm going to be playing MC on that. I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. Have a good sleep, and I'll see you for 26.3.